I'm live, everybody. I was going to be on, had the radio show scheduled for tonight, but we were having technical difficulties. But again, like I said before, this is our first few shows, so I am sure that we will iron out all of our problems here in the near future. Tanisha, how are you doing? Mr. J, how are you? I am trying to let people know. I should do this first, but we were, like I said, we were live, and then we had some difficulties, and that's what the problem was. I was just told it's probably the interface, which I can understand that. Give me 1 second, people. I'm just going to start telling people that I am live. See if we can get anybody to pop in. I don't know how many people will pop in, but you never know. You never know. Oh, there it is. Let me see what do we got going on here. We'll see who's all going to pop in. I don't know. We'll see. Justin already knows because he was just in there. Hold on a minute, guys. I am sorry for this slight delay. We'll see if anybody else pops in. I'm sure there will be a few people that pop in. Ed from CMC, how are you doing, sir? I was just live on the radio. We had some interface situations that made it impossible to do live, which is nobody's fault. It's just a technical problem. So that's what we were working on that right now. So the show was canceled for today, so I decided to come on here. Kelsey, how are you doing? So the next radio show will probably be, I don't know what he's got planned for this week due to Christmas and stuff, so I'm sure it'll be the following week, or might have to be during the week because the following week is New Year's, so it'll probably be 2021 maybe, but it'll be fun. We're going to talk about colubrids when we have our next show on there, and that'll be a lot of fun. Gary's a great guy. So, Ed, how are you doing? How are things going there? Kelsey, you're doing good. That's good. How's the little man doing? I'm doing good. I'm not going to complain. It was a beautiful day today. It was like 50 degrees, but then, of course, now it rained. And when it rained, it started getting cold out. And then when it gets cold out, guess what happens? Everything freezes. This is my work shirt because I was on the radio, and I did work over there to finish up a few things. So, Dylan, what's up, my friend? So, my shirt's probably not the best shirt. A little dirty. Got some paint on it. Cooking some salmon flakes. Yeah, salmon's very good. Very, very good. Oh, David had work today. Yeah. Dylan, I'm doing good. How about yourself there, my friend? How are you doing? It's been one of those years, I guess. Quite interesting. I did hear that they're going to give everybody money again, so that might help some of the reptile breeders out, because you know how some people are, they like to use it for that, I guess. I don't know if that's what happened, if that's what's happened or not. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Can you guys hear me okay? Just making sure you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, I'm not going to complain any. I think things are going pretty good so far. It's been a tough year, of course. Crazy year. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. Youpers in the house. Wally Kern is here. Wally. Gary Warner just got back to me and said apparently there was an interface situation where you could hear him, you could hear me, he could hear me, but I couldn't hear him. It was like a really super low whisper. It was and then when he pumped the volume all the way up and it was pegging out on his end, it sounded crackly in my end. Oh, just kidding. But it sounds good though, right? I'm hoping it sounds okay now. I worry about that all the time, and I just hope it sounds good. Try to keep the pop filter down, to keep that down. But if Gary pops in and he wants to pop on, I can get him on here too. If be great to have anybody on here. Do I really sound crackly? A joke. Yeah. Well, you make me panic when you say that stuff. Then I think my microphone's bad and I'll have to go buy. I keep thinking I'm going to have to go buy a new microphone, and I hate to buy a new microphone, but I'm going to buy a new microphone just for the radio show because this one's going to be the one for here. I'm working on an office in the other house over here, and that's going to be where the studio is for the radio show, which is going to be awesome. So my hat's all crooked looking. I don't know what's going on. It's just strange, I guess. Anyway. Good. I'm glad to see that, Wally. It's pretty good. It's good. Oh, did you? That's cool. That is cool. I can't wait, Youper, to see all these, like you, and it seems like everybody's doing one. Next year I'll have to do one or something. Usually the show's on a Friday. Today was Sunday, but Friday, something came up and neither one of us could do it on Friday, so we decided to have it today. But normally it's on a Friday evenings. Merry Christmas, Will. How are you? That is fine. I understand, but it's good to see you here. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. I did do a little video short on the toy box. I don't know if anybody's seen that. I don't know, and talking about shorts, the video shorts. I noticed that after about 24 to 48 hours, they start picking up views. I think, I don't know how come that is, but like not the shorts for my Christmas, I mean, not Christmas, but for the trees, with all the trees stuff out there, is not getting the views, but the turtle and stuff like that, they are. So it's pretty interesting. Hold on, I gotta answer him back. Which I don't understand that either, but it's all good. There we go. Trying to get this. I got to get another monitor here so I can have something on the side so I can see what's going on over there. Well, that's a good idea, Uber. That's a good idea. Yeah, some of my shorts, Wally, the one turtle one, which is only, I think it's like 30 seconds long, has like 2,000 views. I mean, it's not a Iron Dog Reptiles one now, but 2,000 views, 30 something seconds. It's got like 20 hours worth of view time. So it adds up. It does. It adds up. So yeah, I think the turtle's pretty cool. Yeah, well, it would be great if it got as big as the one you showed me the picture of, because it's I think it's pretty cool. I would love to get a hypo, but the albino ones are real expensive, so they're off my list. But the hypos were pretty reasonable in price, I think. I'd have to go back and look. But I would like to get an alligator snapper and a Florida snapper, common snapper, even though the Florida common snapper and this snapper are classified as the same. They do have differences, and they do look a little different. These balls drop at midnight. um, well, that's awesome, Uber. That is awesome. And I don't know, did you guys hear about the matamata? There's two types of matamatas they recently discovered. I guess that was back in April, and I didn't notice it. I just read the article now, but there's two forms of the matamata, and I didn't know that. They always thought there was just one, but there's two. Don't feel bad. Mine's 1,800 or 1,900 views or something, almost 2,000 views. Oh, the matamata. They're crazy looking, but they're cool. You can buy matamatas, but they're also pricey. Out of this guy's price range for a turtle, I'd rather spend it on snakes and geckos and things like that. But yeah, I like my little turtle. I like the new setup. I did that setup. People want me to do a video of the setup so they can set theirs up similar. Because I notice like the little, they don't like to bask too much, the snapper turtles. Florida soft shells too. Did you see the Florida soft shells? They got albinos too. They're like $1,500 though too. I've been looking, but the little snapper turtles, they like to be in the water, just where they could put their head up and out and breathe, and then go back underwater. Even though I got a spot for it to hang out on and all that stuff, and I got UVB lighting on there, so it gets sun and everything like that. I'll have to look them up now. Are they different than that? Is there much of a difference between them and the Florida? I don't know how much the Chinese soft shells are. Albinos, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, Wally, I don't know how we're killing it. The whole key is to hold your phone upright. 57 seconds, between 15 and 57 seconds, because they got to add their little 3-second commercial on there. And I don't talk on them. That could be it. You don't hear my voice. Maybe that's what the problem is. My voice is killing my channel. So what I do is I do that, and then I put music to it. Always put music to it, and it goes from there. And it was hard to figure out today because my phone did an update. The Android did an update, and let me tell you, to try to figure out the video editor after they did the update was not easy. Well, see, that's not bad for that price range, considering the Florida ones, the Florida soft shells are like 15, 1,600, but that's the turtle source. I suppose I could look other places and find them cheaper. I never thought about looking in other places. Yeah, you got a ton of clips you can use. That's what's good. As long as your phone is filmed upward, because they're trying to compete with um, they're trying to compete with TikTok. Took me a second to think of it, but that's what they want to do. They want to compete with TikTok. That's why TikTok's videos are between 15 and 60 seconds, and YouTube wants to be between 15 and 57, so they can add a 3-second commercial on and make it a full 60 seconds. If you go over that 57 seconds, they won't put it up. It won't count as a thing. Your videos are good. I like your videos, Dylan, how you edit them and stuff. My phone has music on it that is considered free, and it's right in a video editor. It's free and royalty free, I guess that's what you would call it. And they don't ding it or nothing like that. Oh, can you? Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. And the YouTube has free audio too, or like David there just said, for HD arachnids. Iron Dog, how are you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Chris. I thank you a lot. We were just talking about shorts, and we were all saying that we're not you. We're not. We haven't hit the Iron Dog reptile shorts yet, but we're hoping. Oh man, it's funny. That one you did, it just took right off. Oof. And my one, like I said, is only like 30 seconds long. It's got like 20 hours of watch time. So that adds up after a while. It's not as much as you need, because you need 244,000 hours of watch time to monetize, but I'm not monetizing. I'm just saying that's what their rules are. No, we're not even close to being at Chris level yet. See, Chris is up here. Everybody else is like right about here. I may be here, but you guys are all, no, just kidding. Chris is here. We're all down here. What are they? Which ones are you doing? What are they? They all retick ones or something? Yeah, we'll see if Chris slowed down on his videos. Other people might pop over to check ours out, but no, he's got to take all the light and glory from everybody. He's like, the heck with you guys. I'm taking it all. I'm not sharing. Oh, see, that's cool. Wow. See? That's amazing. I've gained, I don't know, 30, 40 subscribers from doing the shorts. And I like doing the shorts better than the big, long, drawn out videos. I mean, I don't mind doing them. But I enjoy doing shorts. Wally, you are far from the bottom of the barrel. See what you're doing, Wally, is you're taking the 10-minute video between 1 and 10 minutes and taking that area where Chris is taking the short ones and leaving the rest of us with nothing. Yeah, I was gonna say the shorts with feeding, because even the turtle feeding, that's the one that got, when I put turtle feeding, that's the one that's got all the views. Ow! Hit my hand on the desk. Well, David, sorry, thanks for popping in. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I was going to ask everybody's opinion about birth defects in reptiles. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook or not, and you not Facebook, but on my turtle short though. It's only like 30 seconds. It's got like 20 hours of watch time, so it does add up. And I figure 150,000 views, you're getting a lot. Train. Now I don't know what this is. And at first I thought when I saw these, I was like, somebody cutting eggs open. I don't know if you saw that one on Instagram, but I was like, wow, somebody cut them eggs open and really messed them snakes up, I guess, huh? But that's not what it is. It's an actual birth defect. Oh. But now, whatever this combo is, I don't know what this combo is. I would never do it again just for this fear of this. Right, but only when. Oh, so if they watch it on my channels when the watch time goes on, but you don't get watch time if it's up on the shorts? I didn't know, more people watched it than I have subscribers, so I don't know how that works. Yeah, this guy Scott Wilkinson put this pictures of I don't know if they were his ball pythons or not, but it's a crazy birth defect, and I don't know. It's a hard picture to look at. Do you guys want to see it? I'll wait to see everybody's opinion. Now, I don't think I would do this combination again. Yeah. But I'm not going to monetize anyway, so it doesn't matter. I would never monetize my channel. If people want to support me, they can go over to Patreon and click on it and send me $1. And I have my reasons for that. Okay, can I get a couple more yeses and I'll show you this picture. It's a tough picture to look at, I'll be honest with you. Because when I first saw it, I was like, what the heck? But yeah, it's a definite birth defect. And because I talked to him and he didn't tell me what the combo was or nothing, but he said that, yeah, this is 100% a birth defect. All right. Can you guys see that okay? Now, I don't think I would ever do that combination, whatever it is. See, now that's one thing with the ball pythons. They seem to, when they do have birth defects, a lot of them, it is a facial defect. I don't know, there are a few neurological things, but most of it, oh no, that's a ball python. That is a ball python there. Yeah, that's ball python. No, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think it would have to do with? I think it would be most of that is I would think it was genetics because you can get to duckbill when you breed a lot of stuff. A lot of things are born with cleft lips that have genetics that are certain genetics. I don't know what the pairing was. That was from Scott Wilkinson. You can text him on Instagram, and he will tell you what it was. I never did find out what I could probably go look and see if I could find it and see what the pairing was. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Let me look him up. There's his page. There's the thing. Let me see. I got to put my glasses on because I can't see crap. I'm getting old. Okay, I'll put it back up in one sec. There's the picture, Youper. Right there, bud. Now let me see what it says here. If you didn't know any better, I would say something sliced the egg, but no, nothing sliced the egg. It is a genetic deformity. It doesn't say what. Oh no, there's way more comments in that. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see. The pairing was a red stripe, yellow belly, pastel phantom, het albino. The black, he thinks it was because of the black pastel that was in it. He thinks it was because he had a mix of black pastel in there. So that's what the pairing was. The pairing was a red stripe, yellow belly, pastel phantom, now proven albino. And I know it was suspected that there was black pastel in there, and he thinks that was from the black pastel. He's not 100% sure if there was black pastel in there or not. So it's a tough thing to look at, and I don't know. I don't. The temperatures can do kinking, and I suppose you can get some facial deformities, but I don't know about that severe of a facial deformity, Wally. It could be. Yeah. You could say a wrapped umbilicus, but I don't think all the snakes in that clutch, because all the snakes in that clutch had that, and I don't think they would be. All of them would have wrapping around the tip of the nose like that. I don't know if it could be changes during the incubation. That's the thing. Yeah, Uber. I don't know either. It could be, if there's a lot of stuff like that going on. Could be. I personally think it's probably the black pastel, because black pastel causes that little pinching of the nose with the duckbill in it, Yeah, when you have too high of temps, Iron Dog, you're right. You end up getting deformities. They incubate them at lower temperatures so that they don't develop as fast. It gives it time to catch up. Yeah, do you think that would do that though? I'm not sure if that, like, if the power went out, would cause a deformity like that. I know black pastel does have facial deformities, and I think there's another one out there that has a facial deformity, but I'm not 100% sure on it. But I know they get duckbill and things like that, and some of them are born with cleft lips and things. So I'm almost sure that would be what would cause it. It would be that. But it's good that he pulls that out and shows people. I like it that they would show somebody that, and then, I've seen a whole clutch of ones be born with cleft lips, and they were black pastel. Did it? See, there's with the black pastel gene. Here's the thing. I believe, in my personal opinion, there's two strains of black pastel. There's one that has deformities, and then there's one that doesn't. And I know it's like I've seen a whole clutch of caramel albinos be born with severe kinking that couldn't survive. So that there to me says I would think it would be the black pastel would do it. He even suspects it's the black pastel that was in it that did it. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. It's funny how that stuff works. Let me see. Yeah. I've taken eggs out of the incubator and set them aside and did things with the incubator or did things with other eggs and then put them back and left them out for a good, hour or two and never had an issue. I never worried about it because spiking temperatures hurts the eggs more than a cooling temperature does, because a cooling temperature only slows things down, whereas spiking temperature either cooks the egg or it can speed the development up of the embryo, which causes trouble. Now, cooling of the eggs, setting them out, it could be bad if it's done for too long a period. But if you take it out and the temperature drops from, like, let's say you're 89 to 87 or 86 degrees, that's really not going to hurt them. But if it went up to 100 degrees, that would hurt them. And if it dropped down to like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees, 70 even, that would be trouble for them too. Yeah, it could be a hard call. But I personally think it was the black pastel also. That's the first thing popped in my head. And I didn't know there was black pastel in it until I just read it. And I was thinking, well, there's got to be black pastel in there or something. Yeah, temperature up, bad. They can handle some cooling, but going up, really bad. That's why they realized, with the kinking of the caramel albinos, is if you incubate them at a cooler temperature, the reason they know they do so that it doesn't kink as bad is because it slows it down, and they think that the development goes so fast. That's what causes the genetic defects. Yeah, if it gets too cold, you're in trouble. You think that that's an incubation problem, Uper? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no, he's pretty sure. This guy, he's a pretty big dude, pretty big breeder. He's almost 100% sure that it's a genetic issue. So that tells me, because he's almost sure that it's a genetic issue, that he had this problem before in the past. And that I don't know. Like I said, it's Scott Wilkinson. Look him up on Instagram, and you can message him. He'll answer your questions. He's really good like that. Trying to see here. He's even surprised that they survived to full term. Yep, guess luckily. They died right away, but he said, yeah, that's these are black pastel albino combinations. That's why he says that it's and he says it's a genetic issue with those guys. The rest of the clutch was fine, but they didn't look the same, and that's why he says this has the black pastel. These ones with the black pastel. Okay, wait a minute. What is it here? He thinks that these were super black pastel. These had super black pastel in them, and he thinks that that's why these two did that, where the other ones didn't. And they didn't let they died right away. Uh, yeah, no, I'm going to have to disagree with you guys. I think it was the black pastel. I don't think it was incubation, but then incubation with black pastel issues, that's the problem. You got to incubate at lower temperatures for there not to be many issues, but they're all born. Even when you do, when you take a black pastel and you breed it to a black pastel and you get a super black pastel, and you even incubate it at lower temperatures, like they say to do, still's born with most of them are still born with a facial deformity. They even almost all of them, you might not be able to tell, have some form of a duckbill. So that's what he says. He says these were the super black pastel, and that's why they have that facial deformity. But I have to. I'm going to tell you right now, black pastel is a tough one when you breed when you make super black pastels. Oh no! See, yeah, these were the super black because there's black pastel in the whole clutch, but there was only two that were the super black pastel, and that was them. And then the face was like that. Now my question is, getting to my question, would you guys try that combination again next year to see if you can prove that out and get that, or would you just say that's it, you're not trying it no more? I'd have to look it back up. I said it a little bit ago, Uber. I think he said it was like a red stripe, yellow belly, black pastel something. I would have to look it back up. I'd have to go back to that post and read through all the comments and find it again. But my question is, would you guys do that again? So you wouldn't do it at all. I kind of like the black pastel, but the more you do research on it, I don't know if I would like to do a super black pastel. I mean, that's like the leucistic Texas rat snakes. They put the albino in them with the red-eyed leucistics, and they get the bug eyes. So I don't know. That's another one that I'm not sure of doing. Blackheads are cool. Them are really nice. I like those. Yeah, I have to agree. Stay away from problem snakes. Um, I don't consider spiders a problem snake, but when you have major deformities like caramel albinos, you breed a caramel albino to a caramel albino, that's real trouble. They say if you breed the hets is where you get stuff that's not really bad sometimes. So it's I don't know. Oop, I have my little trash can there with my foot. Yeah, I don't think I would do that pairing again, but that's up to him. Wally, are you still in here? Is there any like major defects in any geckos out there that do that? Like when you breed certain morphs together or anything that you get major problems like that, other than the lemon frost and enigmas have that spinny thing? If Wally's still in here, I don't know if Wally's still in here. Is everybody ready to go to Youper's giveaway this week? Watch it. It'll be fun. What day is that? Is that going to be on Thursday again, Youper? You still in here, Youper? I'm hoping I'm not frozen, guys. Are you still in here, Dylan? Oh, not frozen. Them two must have left. So it's all good though. Tanisha's still here. What do you mean by join the Yoop? I don't know. What are you talking about? Were you going on his show for a live video on his channel, Wally? And did you hear my question about the geckos? I had a question. I did ask you a question. I don't know if you had heard it or not. Well, I bet you that urban camo is pretty interesting. When I asked, is there any geckos out there, morphs, that when you breed them together, you can have major genetic defects like that? I know enigmas you can get but I don't know if that's from breeding two enigmas together where you get the spinny thing, or lemon frost too, and that's also a genetic problem. But I don't know, But I was just wondering if there's any morphs out there that you breed together. Oh, besides the lily whites. I know if you breed two lily whites together, you get what they call the pearl, I think it is, which is like, and it never survives. Yeah, lily whites. There you go. See, I said it before you said it. I'm sorry, Wally. I wasn't even thinking that one. Iron Dog, what is the price on one of those? I figured there would be some kind of combos out there that were fatal and major deformities. Great minds think alike. What was somebody thinking the same thing you were in the comments? Because I know you weren't talking to me. Oh, I'm just messing with you, Wally. Just messing, buddy. So yeah, I know what you meant. I was only messing with you. 4K. You know how many animals a person could buy for 4K instead of buying just one? But I guess, if it's something you really like and you have the money, you might as well go for it, right? Well, I was looking at some of them. I think the lily whites were like $1,200 for a crested gecko or something. And they were up there. Yeah, I like the pieds. Don't get me wrong. I would really, if I could focus on pieds for ball pythons, that's what I would do. Would be pied ball pythons. I like all forms of hognose, all forms of uh, bull snakes, of course. Retics, I like all retics too. Berms, breathtaking. Berms are one of my favorite, but I like all crested geckos, all the geckos. Geckos really. Yeah, see? For a gecko. But hey, if you can get it, you can get it. I don't know, I see nothing wrong with it. If you can get it, get it. If you can get that price for it is what I'm saying. Go for it. I seen a picture of that altitude exotics. You ever seen that guy, Wally Kern? I can't remember what his name is, but he does all the crested geckos. I like his channel too because he does a lot of explaining. I like he tastes all the food before he feeds it to the geckos and stuff like that. You ever see that? I know you've seen altitude exotics before, right? He had one picture with a gecko on each one of his fingers, and somebody said that was like $80,000 worth of geckos or something. I don't know how true that is, but yes, I had a friend who bid all the way up to $6K on that, but lost it at the last minute because somebody went over his budget because he had $6K set aside for auctions, and somebody went over. Hold on a minute, that's my son, guys. Hello. Nothing much. I'm on the live stream. Okay. Bye. Yeah, Altitude Exotics. He's got a lot of nice stuff. He did this Black Friday sale, a couple weeks back. He made a killing on that. He was even giving out free shipping and all kinds of stuff. He was really doing good at it. I wouldn't mind getting, somewhat bigger into geckos than what I was before. I enjoy geckos more than pretty much more than anything else. I enjoy the geckos. Bull snakes, though, too. I really enjoy my bull snakes. So hopefully I can be in a year or so here. I can have some bull snakes up and ready to go. Hopefully, I got these ones down here. Get some white-sided albinos or something. That would be awesome if you ask me. See, the thing with bull snakes, most bull snakes have multiple heads in it. And when you breed them together, you never know what you're going to get. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Chris, yes, he does. Do you have any colubrids there, Chris? I know Wally Kern, no, because you guys like your geckos, which is cool. I love your geckos. I love your setups. I love the way you got everything, how you guys got everything set up and everything. I'll have to go back and watch that yesterday's video or something. I'll have to go back and watch it. I wasn't around yesterday. It was very busy yesterday. So I've been on for almost an hour already. Wow, time flies. I think I'm gonna hop off, and then Wally, I'll text you later to talk to you. Chris, I will let you know when my envelope gets here, and I will talk to everybody later. I'm going to thank everybody for coming in here. Iron Dog Reptiles, Wally Kern. Don't forget about his 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. Don't forget about Youper. Youper has a Christmas show on and everything. Dylan's channel. Everybody go check everybody out. Tanisha, go check Tanisha's out. Check Mr. J's out. Check everybody's channel out. So, that's another one that would be cool. I'd like to have some of them in my collection too. Some checkered garter snakes. Do you albinos? Do you get them? Do you have a guy down there who breeds them or something? That's that. Ask you that before we get off here. Got paint on my fingers. Well, keep me posted for next year then when he breeds them again, because I would like to get, I don't know, you just send me a text of, when you know how much he charges and stuff like that, and let me know, because I would love to get my hands on a few of those albino checkers. They're really beautiful animals. Anyway, I will talk to everybody later. Peace out. Thank you for joining me, and it was great to have everybody in here.